Hey, Justin here, welcome back. Just want to give a quick update before the holiday season kicks in. Be away for a little while, so I've got a couple of first time bloomers and other things that I wanted to show. They won't be still going when I get back from holidays, so it was sort of now or never. A bit of a gloomy day today. We had 37 degrees earlier in the week. That's Celsius, 37 Celsius, and today 18 degrees and rainy. So it reminds me a bit of Melbourne weather, but obviously living in the Netherlands now. So yeah, so what do we got? So this first time bloomer, this is Vanda Pakchong Fragrance, I think it is. It's Mimi Palma by Insignia. Vanda Insignia, beautiful color combination and a very strong fragrance, as you might imagine from the name of the hybrid. And the fragrance varies a bit, but at the moment it's smelling a lot like a hyacinth, so it's quite remarkable. Some of these fragrances, they can be exactly the same as something else which you're quite familiar with, and this one is very much hyacinth fragrance at the moment, but on other days it will smell completely different again. So it's not that unusual when it comes to orchid fragrances, that they can vary a lot on the same plant, on the same blooming, from day to day, from hour to hour. And this one is Vanda coerulea, quite spectacular. So this is the second flowering on this very popular plant, very popular in cultivation, with good reason, pretty easy to grow. So I've got this in a glass vase culture, and if you see those leaves there, that was when I received it, it was growing leaves at that length. So that would have been in the nursery in Thailand, I suppose, where they usually get imported from Thailand. And then in the glass vase culture, you can see it starts growing longer leaves. So I think that's a sign that the plant is happier, and this flowering certainly much better than the last flowering, which when I got it was its first flowering for me. And this was supposedly the pink colour form. Got that from Orchids and More in Poland, but it's also obviously not the pink colour form, but very nice nonetheless. And you see it has quite a small little lip on this one. If you compare it with this one, actually has quite a showy lip for Vanda. And this one here is a little Cattleya hybrid, Love Knot, primary hybrid, Sinkarana by Walkeriana, also very fragrant. It's just going over now, so good to catch it just before it goes over, but it's a very small little plant. I find this one to be pretty easy to grow. I can't grow and I don't have any much success with the parent species. Tried both of them. I've still got some more Walkerianas, but they don't seem to thrive for me. So, but surprisingly, this primary hybrid, I guess that's the hybrid Vigor, it's doing very well. And got another Vanda over here. This is Vanda mariae, very vigorous plant for me. And the really cool thing about this one is that the back of the flower is this beautiful yellowy orangey sort of colour, and the front is kind of a chestnut reddish colour. It's got a little bit of a sunset type of effect on the little lip, if you can see that there, and also a bit of tessellation. This one is also fragrant, and not as powerfully fragrant as the other one, but it's a fairly pleasant sort of fragrance. Blooming on 2 spikes. This is the first time blooming for me, and this plant has grown very fast. I think I've had it for maybe 2 or 3 years, I'm not sure exactly, but I'm sure it's tripled in size. in that time, and I was starting to wonder if it was ever going to bloom, but yeah, here it is. Very happy with that. Also in the glass vase culture, it's very well adapted to it. And then I've got some Phalaenopsis. We're getting into the Phalaenopsis season, so this one obviously is bellina. Phalaenopsis bellina, very beautiful species from Malaysia, and also very fragrant. And this, I've had this plant for a very long time. It's actually got 4 flower spikes on it this year, so it seems to be quite happy. And I'm growing it in a net pot actually, just to get a bit more air to the roots. I don't like to be too soggy, but they do like a good degree of moisture, so I do let a little bit of water capture in the saucer underneath, and let it absorb into the potting mix, and then wait for it to approach dryness, and then repeat the process. So once or twice a week in the summer, probably twice a week depending on the weather. And this one next to it is, so this one was labelled as Phalaenopsis mariae blackjack, but it's definitely not mariae blackjack. At least it doesn't look anything like any of the photos on the internet, which the species has quite narrow segments. The sepals and the petals are quite narrow, so I think this is some kind of primary hybrid with mariae most likely, but very nice primary hybrid, I would say. Whatever it is, if you've got any idea, please leave a comment. And another primary hybrid here, so this one from Shred, I think it was labelled as Bastiani Yellow by Palins Yellow, so that would be the alba form of those species. Now this obviously is not an alba, but I think it's very nice nonetheless. I think it's not at all impossible that it would not come out as an alba, probably somewhere between 25 and 75% chance. I have no idea what the genetics would dictate, but it didn't come out as an alba, but it's quite nice nonetheless. And then I've got my Phalaenopsis mariae there, not a very good blooming, but the plant itself I think is doing okay. It's a little bit more finicky one, but yeah, if we take a look at the roots, it seems to be doing okay. So hopefully it will come good. It can be quite spectacular if I can get it going a bit better. And then we have here, this is the Speciosa purple spot, which is a brown spot this time. Sometimes it's brown, sometimes they come out purple, so it seems to depend on the season. I think it had some flowers in the spring and they were purple, so yeah, that's that one. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for what I've got in bloom that I haven't already showed. Oh no, there's this cute little dendrochilum here, which is also first bloomer, and this is pulcherema. Really cute. Also has a fragrance at certain times of the day. I really enjoy this tiny little miniature flowers and the effect. So of course they're in the coelogeny now, but I still like to refer to them as dendrochilum. I think it does add some clarification as to what you're talking about exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Just a quick update, and yeah, you can see nice and wet out there. Yeah, we've had a lot of heat and been very dry, so it'd be good for the garden. So thanks for watching, and I hope your plants are doing well, and we'll see you again hopefully after the summer holiday. Bye.